Hello, this is Will Faerber from Art to Ride, and today we're taking a look at Legolas lunging to show you a more advanced horse on the lunge line. Now you notice we have absolutely no side reins on him, no shambone, anything whatsoever. Now this horse is at the point where now his collection is getting confirmed. You can see how well developed his top line. And this one is a really good example here how you can take your finger and block off what the neck looks like, and you'll see how actually this horse is almost moving in collection here, even though he's stretching all the way down. That is, he's flexing his hock so much and lifting up, and you can clearly see the thrust in his stride complete itself through its back and lift the forehand off the ground, even though his neck is stretched all the way down. Now, you know, there's also this argument about how far down horses should stretch. Some people say that they should never stretch below the knees, and some not even that far, and many of these kinds of things. But what I've tried to show you all is that if a horse has no top line, it's going to hang its neck pretty much straight down. But as they develop the top line, and it's there, you notice how this horse only stretches down now to about his knees because he's fully developed and he can stay over his back without stretching all the way straight down, which is what we do to get a horse that's never been stretched before, just to lift up through the back. In other words, putting that head and neck in a position that allows that to happen. But you can clearly see with this horse, without side reins, without anything else, how he keeps himself in this beautiful frame. The neck is just out and long. You can see the top line fully developed. And notice how his balance never changes. No matter if his head goes up and down, you still see it stay the same. So that's what we should be looking for, and our goal towards lunging is just that. And that's about how long it should take to lunge a more advanced level horse that's learned how to lunge, and one that we are not using the lunging just to wear him down. But look how beautifully he goes right into that stretch. You can see he stays over his top line consistently. And once again, notice here that the stretch is only down to about the level of the knees, and that's about right once the horse has developed the top line so that it can hold its neck up and out, as you see this horse doing. So that just develops over time. But this is exactly what it should look like. We can clearly see how he just stays over his back even there when he kind of comes up a little bit. But you can clearly see the ball rolling over the ground here, and you can see how well developed his top line is. And once again, if you take your finger and just, so you can't see the neck, block it off as you watch the horse go around, look how much he's lifting up off the front end. So we see once again that the head and neck has really very little to do with whether the horse is on the forehand or not. It's whether the horse is completing the stride of the thrust of the hind legs through the back. That's what lifts the front end off the ground and makes the horse light. This is Will Faerber from Art to Ride. So study this and keep this in your mind as your horses develop. This is what they should look like.